Hey, it's Monday morning, everybody, and I am out at the park. Carrie's off today, so she's taking the girls to school, and I work a closing shift tonight, which means I get to go work out this morning. I've got some time, and I came to the park, and today is my first day of training for, I was trying to decide what I was going to be working towards physically, and I kind of have settled on I'm going to do a Memorial Day MURPH. And if you don't know what that is, traditionally on Memorial Day, CrossFitters do a workout. It's called the MURPH. It's in honor of Michael Murphy, Medal of Honor winner. They talk about him in the movie Lone Survivor. That movie he's part of that story, but a Medal of Honor winner. And on Memorial Day, the workout is you do a 1 mile run, then you do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats. However it takes you to get them done, you do all of that, and then you do another mile run, all while carrying a plate carrier, all while wearing a plate carrier. So Memorial Day is in 9 weeks. So this is my first training for that. I decided, that's the kind of thing I'm gonna work towards. I'm not in shape enough to do it right now, but I feel like 9 weeks is gonna be enough time to put in the training and get that done. So I'm about a half a mile in right now. Feeling pretty good. It's a nice, cool Florida morning. We had some rain yesterday, brought the temperature down. It's definitely not going to be this cool come May. I can see my breath right now. One of the things I'm thinking about is, I like having these mini goals. They kind of help keep my training focused. But when I think about what I want to accomplish, before I had kids, and Carrie and I are both working full-time job, my goal would have been to have an incredible time on the MURPH. Just crush the workout. But one of the things I'm thinking about now is tamping down my goal, my expectation. And this kind of goes into this idea of progress over perfection. A few years from now, would I love to have an incredible time on the MURPH? Yes. But what am I setting my goal at right now? I think it's just completion and a good time. Honestly, I'm gonna see how I do on the pull-ups today, but I can't imagine getting 100 pull-ups. I know I'm not gonna do that today, but it's hard for me to imagine getting 100 pull-ups with a weight vest on in 9 weeks. But I'm gonna train for it. I'm gonna get my training in when I can. Probably, 2 to 3 days a week is what I'll be able to manage. As far as the run goes, I'm not trying to kill myself like I'm doing. According to the Apple Watch, I'm doing a 12-minute pace right now, which is a slow jog, but I'm good with that. Progress over perfection. Oh guys, I timed this just perfect. It is absolutely beautiful. Getting right out here at sunrise. Just finished the first mile. I did 12 minutes. Gosh, I'm also doing a site recon out here. See if there's this little observation tower that I'm gonna see if I can do pull-ups on the stairs for that. I may try to do the MURPH here. So I'm checking out its suitability. But I'm getting ready to go now into my pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. And because I know pull-ups are gonna be my weakest, I think the way that I was thinking about trying to do it on the day of the MURPH was I'm gonna do 3 pull-ups, 6 push-ups, and 9 air squats. And I have to do that 33 times to get my 100, 200, and 300. And on that last one, I think I gotta do a few extra. But I'm getting ready to go into now. I'm gonna see how many reps, how many sets of that I can get in right now, just pure body weight. Again, I'm gonna do 3 pull-ups, 6 push-ups, and 9 air squats, and we'll see. This is my first day doing it, so we'll kind of gauge my level of fitness right now. But I'm gonna get into those right now. So I just finished the pull-ups, the push-ups, and the air squats. I'm getting ready to run back now, but because this is day one of training, I only did 22 rounds. So I did, 2/3 of the stuff. And I actually was able to do the pull-ups. Now they were maybe half reps, but I completed them. So I'll count that as a win. Again, I'm not trying to go crazy on day one, but pull-ups, push-ups, squats done. I'm getting ready to do my mile back now. And I think this is gonna work out as the place that I'll do it for the actual event. My recon, as it were, was a success. A few things that I learned though. One, I need to make sure that I either bring bug spray or wear a long sleeve and pants because the gnats were crazy. Two, I need to buy some gloves because I can do pull-ups on the stairs, but eventually my hands are gonna blister, especially when I put that plate carrier on. But overall, man, this is a great workout. Had some music going, and really, I mean, just the scenery can't be beat. Looking out at the naval station, get to see the naval carriers kind of in the background. Just a beautiful Florida morning. And another cool thing, as I was doing my pull-ups, there's this thing etched into the wood, just a little saying, "As a man thinks, so shall he be." So just a little extra motivation there. But so again, this is day one. I did 2/3 of that, and I'm probably gonna do these workouts 2 to 3 days a week. But I'm gonna do the mile back now, and we'll let you know at the end how that goes. Another reason that I settled on the MURPH as kind of my goal is when I look back on my life, I think I definitely know being in the Army was some of my proudest moments. Graduating Ranger School was probably one of that's gonna be, a lifelong highlight right there. And I loved everything about the Army. I loved the people that I served with. Lost a few friends, and when I think back, that was a great period of my life. And I think kind of honoring those who have served and given, really, Memorial Day is about honoring those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for this country. I think, as I do my workouts and get ready for this thing, it's just gonna be a time of reflection. If you've seen the videos, I wear a memorial bracelet. A great friend of mine, Demetrius Freisen, was killed in action in Afghanistan 2011. Demet and I, and a bunch of us, actually went through infantry officer basic course together, and it was crazy. 4 of us went through together, and we ended up in the same battalion. We all ended up going to Fort Knox, and we ended up deploying together, and 3 of us ended up in the same company. So now in a battalion, there's 1,000 people, 5 different companies. Each company has 3 platoons, and we all ended up in the same company. I was first platoon leader, he was second platoon leader, and another friend of ours was third platoon leader. So went through all of our training together, went to Fort Knox together, deployed to Afghanistan together. And again, he was killed on the 10th of May. I think I may have said 11th. He was killed on the 10th of May, 2011 by an IED strike. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about Demet and his wife, Mickey, and his son, Chris. And I'm probably guilty of not reaching out as enough as I should, but definitely coming out of the Army. It's when I went through a period of depression, and I feel like I'm coming through that now, and that's part of this whole journey. So I'm thankful to share it with you all, and I'm looking forward to training for this MURPH and getting back into good physical shape and figuring out how to do this and live a healthy life forever. But that's the end of my ramblings for right now. I got half a mile still to go on this mile back, and I'll catch up with you at the car. So I just finished my second mile and finished the total workout. My second mile was 14:30. There's just a few things I want to share with you before kind of wrapping up the video. And the first thing is just, I just again want to express my gratitude for each and every person that's watching these videos. The channel has just exploded over the last month and a half. I think we've added like 10,000 subscribers in the last week. So for that, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you that's on this journey. The other thing that I want to talk about is, I believe in progress over perfection. I believe in a slow and steady approach to fitness. And I don't want you to watch this video because it's grown so much in the last, really month and a half. If you're just now starting this journey, I don't want you to see this and think that you need to train for a MURPH with me, right? Don't compare your beginnings to somebody else's middle. I've been doing this now. I've been intermittent fasting for 2 years. Over the course of that time, I have lost the weight. And while I have been physically active and increasing my physical activity, if you look at where I was 2 years ago, or even a year ago, completely different than where I am now. So don't feel like you have to go all in with your fasting, with your nutrition, with your fitness from the beginning, because that's the kind of thing that we've done so many times. So don't feel like you need to do this with me. Now, if you're at a place where you are physically capable and you enjoy it, because you have to enjoy it if you want to keep doing it, please, by all means, I encourage you to join along with me. And with that being said, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to the Facebook group that I started. It's intermittent fasting, weight loss, accountability, and encouragement. I'm probably going to do, over the course of the next 9 weeks, I'll probably do 4 of these videos, like progress updates every 2 weeks. But if you want to see what my workouts are looking like, feel free to join me in the Facebook group. Again, I'll leave a link for that in the description of this video. But don't compare your beginnings to somebody else's middle. Don't look at what I'm doing and think, hey man, I need to be training for a MURPH, and I need to be doing OMAD 3 days a week and all this kind of stuff. We are all on our own journey, and my encouragement to you is you find your own pace, your own way to be sustainable and a little more healthy today than you were yesterday. I mean, a little, because over time, all of that adds up. So here I am now, 2 years into my own reclaiming my fitness journey, and I'm just now like working towards a physical, a physical goal, and really going to start pushing myself over these next 2 months now that I'm 2 years into it. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, anything you can. It appreciates every time you watch a video. It helps, and I just thank you for each and every one of you. And if you want to see more about what I'm up to or my thoughts on intermittent fasting, I'll leave a video on the screen here now. Be sure to check that out. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.